Welcome to the Martingale Report. This is Chase Martingale, your host, and tonight's episode is going to be a good one. Oh, it's going to be good. We have a couple of things we want to talk about. We have a couple of things we want to discuss. The few things I'm going to talk about is Michael B. Jordan playing Johnny Storm on the Fantastic Four. And why is that news? I'll let you know why. And who's to blame for the mess in Iraq? I know you guys got your theory. And I know a couple of people like Lindsey Graham got their theory. But I'm going to give you my theory. And about the police officer that was acquitted for killing two unarmed African-American couple in a car that was shot 137 times. We're going to talk about that also. Oh, and by the way, if you know about the show on TLC, 19 Children and Growing, one of the reality stars was fooling around with kids when he was 14 years old. At 14, he was basically having sex with 6 and 7-year-olds, maybe younger than that. We're going to get to it and much, much more because this is what? This is the Martingale Report with Chase Martingale. Welcome back. Now, like I said, this is Chase Martingale with the Martingale Report. Now, I said I wanted to talk about Michael B. Jordan. If you know who Michael B. Jordan is, good for you. Good for you. But if you don't, I'm going to let you know. Michael B. Jordan is an actor. Hence the word actor. Please pay attention. When I say actor, you know what I'm saying. Oh, this is for you Republicans and you teabaggers and you other people, those racist people in the back, you guys, just remember this word. Remember this word. If you don't remember anything I say, remember this word. Actor. Okay. He's going to be playing Johnny Storm in the new Fantastic Four movie. Now, there's a new Fantastic Four movie that's coming to theaters. There was 3 others before, but it was an all-white cast. But this one movie, is he going to have Johnny Storm as a black actor? And the world is... I'm sorry. Some people in the United States is having a fit. I thought we had no race problem. According to some people say that you African Americans need to stop playing the race card. But if we playing the race card, we didn't have no race problem. There's no race problem in America. Of course there isn't. Because you guys want Michael B. Jordan to play a hero. No, you don't? Oh, no. What can I say? Because Michael B. Jordan, isn't he a cutie? Michael B. Jordan. He's going to be playing Johnny Storm in the new upcoming movie, Fantastic Four. And there's people in America that are livid. Like, they've said some racist things. But black people, you need to stop playing the race card. You black people need to stop playing the race card. But we don't care if you black people need to stop playing the race card because we're not playing the race card. Because we want this black actor to play Johnny Storm. We want this black actor to play a white character because he is the best one for the job. Not because the character used to be white and now he's black. By that I mean Now let me explain it to you. Hey, shit kickers, you in the back row. Let me explain this to you. See, when you're an actor, you go up for parts. See, when you go into Hollywood, you go into a casting room, and then the casting room, you meet a bunch of other people that sit there and pass judgment on you. You know, like the way you shit kickers pass judgment on black people, same thing, different atmosphere. Okay, so they pass judgment on you, and if you're good, you get the job. If you're not so good, you don't get the job. But in the actor's case, if you're good, you get sometimes $1,000 and $1 million, which is a very good paycheck. So what Michael B. Jordan did, he went into a room with a casting director and he did his line. Wherefore art thou window breaks and yada yada yada, and you are the East. And Juliet is the son. Not that one, but he did the script for Fantastic Four, and he got the part. But you people are living because black people are not supposed to play superheroes. They're supposed to play drug dealers, pimps, prostitutes, serial killers, even though the majority of serial killers are white. Different story, different episode, and other things. But they can't play a superhero because why? We don't want our children seeing a black superhero. We have put in our children since the beginning, since the conception of the United States of America, that black people are pimps, whores, prostitutes, and drug dealers. We can't destroy that image of black people, having him as a superhero. Please. Well, he's going to be one. Oh, and by the way, Rush. Hey, big guy in the back. James Bond is a character. I'm just saying. James Bond is a character. He's a character written on a piece of paper from, a scriptwriter. The same scriptwriter that writes your shows. So when you say that maybe we should have Faye Dunaway or Meryl Streep play Harriet Tubman, yo, stupid! Harriet Tubman was a real person. You can't have a white person play a real person if the real person was not white. See, that's the difference between Harriet Tubman and James Bond. I thought you were educated. I really did. I thought you were educated. Evidently, you're not. Now, I'm going to pose a question. Now, I know what the answer is. I pretty much know what you think the answer is. And I do know what Lindsey Graham thinks the answer is. So the question I have is for you. Who's to blame for the mess in Iraq? According to Lindsey Graham, and I want to quote him correctly, according to Lindsey Graham, I'm not blaming President Bush for ISIS. I'm not blaming President Bush for the war in Iraq. I'm blaming President Obama for the mess we're in Iraq. Are you stupid, Lindsey? Lindsey! Hey, can you raise your hand so I can talk to you directly? Hey, stupid! Who got rid of Saddam Hussein? I do believe President Bush got rid of Saddam Hussein, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I do think President Bush got rid of Saddam Hussein. Yeah, I think that's right. So, like the question keep on asking, is the world a better place without Saddam Hussein? Hey, stupid, Lindsey, raise your hand, please. I want to see you, because you're too short, man. Come on now. Stand on somebody's shoulder so I can see you. Can you raise your hand? Okay. Hey, there you are. Hey, stupid. Let me ask you this question. Is the world a better place without Saddam Hussein? No, it's not. As a matter of fact, it's a lot worse. Because, let me tell you something. Saddam Hussein was a lot of things. He was a bastard, a tyrant. He was the epitome of evil. He was a lot of things. But one thing Saddam Hussein was not. He was not stupid. He wanted to keep America out of his back door because he didn't want Iraq in his country. He didn't want American in his country. He wanted Iraq all to himself. So he didn't want to piss off America. But according to somebody who was whispering in George Bush's ears, that Iraq had mass weapons of mass destruction. They didn't find a super soaker in that country, even though Saddam Hussein did have a swimming pool, but they still didn't find a super soaker in that country. So when they got rid of Saddam Hussein, Iraq was in turmoil because they had nobody to replace him with. Oh, but why? They tried to put an American person in office, and it didn't work. And people in Iraq didn't want an American puppet. They wanted one of their own to run their country, but it was too late. ISIS said no. Now that Saddam was saying we can do what we need to do. So why you start throwing blame on people? What you need to do is look at President Bush, not the black president that you seem to don't like. Oh, shit kicker! Talking to you, Limsey. Please, next time you speak, can you please take your foot out of your mouth? And teabaggers, Republicans, conservatives, Republicans, teabaggers, raise your hand, please. You've been brainwashed by Sarah Palin, Michelle Bachmann, Fox News, Hannity, Bill O'Reilly, and you guys just look downright stupid. Stacey Dash, please stop speaking. Every time you speak, simply an embarrassment to the black race. Good thing you're only half. So only just like half of you. Now, I'm going to talk about something serious and sad. Just sad. Now, Michael Braylow, please excuse me if I'm mispronouncing his name incorrectly. Michael Braylow is the officer in Cleveland that was acquitted for the murder of two African American people that were sitting in a car. There was a chase. There was a high-speed chase. They got the car. They stopped it. But what did they do? They shot in the car 137 times. There is no justification. There is no justification whatsoever for shooting in a car 135 times, 137 times. There's just simply no justification for that. The fact that there is no police officer being put in jail for that. Not one. There is no justification for that. So people keep on saying, well, it's not a racial crime, and it's not a racial epidemic, it's not a racial problem, it's not a police racial problem, it's not a systematic problem. Then what the hell is it? What is it? If it's not racial, it's not systematic, what is it? Oh, and by the way, Fox News, stop spouting. Every time you spew, 60% of what you say is nothing but downright lies. So what I'm going to say is, Fox News, you're just a bold-faced liar. 60% of what you say, 60% of what Fox News is just basically bullshit. Bullshit. Now, what they're saying is, well, it can't be a race problem because more white people being killed by police officers than there are black people, even though they're going by statistic. They're going from a statistic in 2010. Last time I checked was 2015. And by the way, Bill O'Reilly, you're stupid. Every time you spout those numbers, do you honestly think the police officers are actually going to give you the real numbers? Hell, they can't even tell on each other, let alone tell on themselves. You mean to tell me you believe the police officers are being truthful about them killing white people more than they're killing black people, but you can't believe the president when he said he was born in this country? What the? There's no words. There's no words. I just can't. I can't. The 2016 race, the 2000 race is going to be the bomb. Oh, and by the way, Hillary Clinton's emails came out, and since the Republicans are having this is their 8th investigation in Benghazi, 8th investigation in Benghazi, and they tried to repeal the Obamacare 175 times, and this is the 8th investigation in Benghazi. Still didn't find nothing. They just knew in those emails there was going to be something. They just knew in those emails that they were going to have enough to impeach this president, and they fell flat on their ass, and it was a flop. A flop. And they wasted more money on Benghazi. They wasted more money on trying to repeal Obamacare. And I don't blame the government. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't blame the politicians. No, I don't. No, I don't. I blame you people. Because you want to know why? You put the Republican Party in power. And you find out that they're just as evil and just as not committed in treating you with respect as you think this black president is. According to you people, this black president just stomping the shit out of the Constitution. But the Republican Party wants to make marriage between two people a constitutional amendment. That's what they want to do. They want to take away the rights of people getting married. And that's a part of the Constitution. They want to make that a part of the Constitution. But no, this black man is destroying our rights. This black man is doing it. And the Republicans have passed more laws to restrict us, more than what Obama can do. And they're doing it on a state level. But I don't blame them. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't blame the states. I don't blame the government. I don't blame the politicians. No, I don't. I blame you people. You Republicans and you teabaggers and you conservatives are sitting back because you hate this black president so much that it's clogging your thought. It's clogging your reasoning. It's making you look downright stupid. This is tonight's episode of the Martingale Report, and this is your host, Chase Martingale. Oh, the 2016 election is going to be a barn burner. Oh, by the way, if I don't see you guys, happy Memorial Day. Oh, and by the way, if anyone tried to go to shlmtv.us, it's down. Yeah, it's down. Now, come on now. It's under reconstruction. No, that's not under reconstruction. I didn't pay my bill. I paid it. Because I paid it. Stop, it's the stress. The stress, I can't take the stress. Okay, this is Chase Martingale with the Martingale Report. Now I'm going to say this is my tag. Because I'm with the original broadcasting station.